What's up, everyone? We're excited to bring you this week's edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast with your hosts Kobe, Gunner, and Dominic, where we discuss a range of topics related to health, fitness, bodybuilding, and powerlifting, as well as a few other seemingly random topics that may pique our interest. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the show.
What is up, podcast? Today we're doing a supplement tier list with our host Kobe and two co-hosts Gunnar Pruitt and myself, Dominic Alvarez. How we doing today, boys?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good too.
Good. I'm having a good day. Had a good leg workout. Kobe absolutely killed my legs.
You're welcome. What was the worst part?
My reps. Doing 65 reps. Oh my god.
Those kill you every time?
Yep.
They should. Annihilate your quads.
They did. How was your workout, Kobe?
That was good. My hamstring days are usually chill. My hamstring days are a lot more chill than my quad focused leg days, so it's a lot harder to like destroy my hamstrings than it is to destroy my quads. Like going to 30 is way easier.
I don't know, man. Like me doing hamstring for me, it hurts a lot. Like I'll be to the point where I'm about to get a cramp.
Yeah. I'll be getting sore and shit. Don't get me wrong. Like I'll have good workouts and I'll be getting sore the next day or so, but it's not the same. Like I can't fucking walk. Like when it's a quad day for me, like I struggle to walk and like stand up. That's how bad it is. Where hamstrings, it's never that bad.
I was about to fall to the floor today. I ain't gonna lie.
Good. That's what we like to see.
Is Gunner back?
I don't know.
Dude, I'm just listening, homie. I'm here. I haven't got my
just
workout in.
listening.
I'm driving to the gym right now.
Oh, Gunner, how was your workout yesterday, bro?
It was good. It was late. I didn't get finished in time. The gym closed, but it's all good.
Okay.
I got my workout finished. I just didn't get to do like cardio.
All right, that's good shit. I'd like to hear that. All good around the table. Before we get into the actual tier list of supplements, I want to ask y'all, what is y'all's favorite supplement to use in the gym?
In the gym?
Yeah.
Pre-workout. I love my caffeine.
Okay. Gunner.
Yeah, I gotta go with carbs. Some kind of carb powder.
Okay. So we got a carb powder. We got Basic Man over here, stimulant junkie. Dominic wants his caffeine. I think my favorite supplement as far as the gym and like health goes. As far as the gym goes, probably just protein powder. Protein supplements, powder, drinks, all that kind of stuff. It helps me a lot because it is hard to get 250 grams of protein in of just meat and food. That's a lot of damn food to eat. But is there anything y'all want to go over before we get into this?
What's your favorite supplement? Period. Outside of not in the gym or outside of it.
Favorite supplement period that I've ever taken?
Yeah, I mean like something you might use every day or something you've used in the past, or you might cycle it in, cycle it out, you know?
Probably creatine. Creatine's usually like, I can always tell a difference when I take it. Whether it's like physically or like strength wise in the gym, I can always tell a difference when I'm taking creatine. Always.
Are you taking it now?
No, I haven't taken. I just got off of creatine like 2 months ago, maybe.
Right.
So.
Dom?
I actually same creatine. I like taking it before the gym because that's where I really get all my my water source throughout the days is really through the gym. So, and I feel like I just feel stronger, and you can see a difference. So
exactly.
Yep.
Gunner.
Mine would be sleep supplements. Melatonin, Gorilla Dream, anything to help me sleep.
I didn't know we were throwing that in there. Hell
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't know
bro.
we could
Give
do
me,
that.
hell
Bro,
yeah, hell
hey,
yeah,
I said any supplement.
hell yeah. I don't know. Yeah, melatonin is definitely up there, but I don't need it. But if when I do have it, I really appreciate it.
I always have 2 bottles just in case I lose one.
I like multis. Multivitamins are good, so that's something I like taking. I can feel better mental clarity and shit, and my body feels better when I'm taking multis.
Glutamine.
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 Yeah, I take that all the time.
Okay. What does that?
It just
What does that do for you, brother?
improves muscle recovery time. Like
You know what else does that?
Is it just glucose?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the first supplement on the board?
Okay, we can start the tier list for supplements. So, first things first, we have Beyond Raw Precision BCAAs. Just your basic BCAA supplement.
Yep.
And this product has magnesium and calcium as well as BCAAs. I see it as kind of pointless if you're getting in most of your protein through whole foods, but it could be helpful as intra-workout during if you drink it or you're missing. Whew, fuck. It could be helpful as an intra-workout drink if you're eating whole foods regularly. I don't see it as an essential supplement, so I probably wouldn't put it up there high on the tier list. So what do y'all think about BCAAs?
As someone that has it, yeah, same. As someone that has it too, I literally got it. Like I'm looking at it right now, right beside me. As someone that has it right now, yeah, I don't. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I've opened that thing. So
That thing.
it's helpful, but I've actually never touched it.
I know
For
Gunnar
a very
doesn't like
long time,
BCAAs.
Well, like they're okay, I guess, but I mean, like you said, if you eat enough protein throughout the day, you don't need it. The only time I could see it being beneficial is if you're in a severe calorie deficit, or if you, like you said, you could use it as an intra workout.
Yeah.
But for me, it would be like, in my personal opinion, it would be like C tier, like a solid C.
I can go with that.
Yeah, yeah, same.
I can go with that. I can go solid
But it
C or
could-
like a low B.
That's what I was about to say. It could, like, depending on the situation, could be B tier.
You brought up a good point about being in a calorie deficit to where you're just not getting enough protein, like your protein intake isn't adequate. Right. So that'd be a good time to take it. Otherwise, it's not the biggest deal to take BCAAs. Next on the list, we got Sustained Protein Blend by GNC. So how do y'all feel about protein powders like Sustained Blend is? Y'all even know what that is?
Oh, honestly, no, I don't.
Okay.
Tell me more.
So a sustained blend of protein combines whey, casein, and milk, and gives your body a steady supply of protein and nutrients through a combination of various amino acids. So pretty much this is something that somebody that's trying to like stave off cravings or something, like somebody that's trying to lose weight and gets hungry pretty easily. This is a protein powder they'd want to take pretty much.
It's like a meal replacement. Like
it's not really, kind of. It's not really a meal replacement. It's just there's so many different amino acids and they release at different times, so it releases kind of slowly, and you don't have those spikes in ghrelin to make you hungry.
Okay.
So it can hold you over if you're in like a calorie deficit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really good for a cut then. Well, yeah, calorie deficit, yeah.
But also, I've written down the prices of these products too. And this Sustained Protein Blend is going for $45.
Yeah, I see that.
So where would y'all put something like that I just described?
Coming from a standpoint of I don't really know a lot about it. I'm a little uneducated on it. I'd put it like low B tier.
Yeah, I would put it. I think that's fair. After reading everything about it a while ago, I think it's good in certain situations, but I think for the price, you can do better than that. Especially considering it's just like slow release, but you're not getting like best of the best amino acids. You're just getting slow release or various amounts of slow release aminos. So I think that could go in. We'll go in B tier with that.
I will. This is a little bit of a side note, but it's based on protein. I will say I don't know if this is on the list or not, but to me, the best protein, if you can afford it, is animal based, where it's just dried, beef or pork or whatever it is, and it's shredded extremely fine. That's the best protein I've used. But it is by far the most expensive. Well, I don't use it anymore. I use whey now, but
I don't think
animal based, it's pretty good.
I need to look into
Tastes
that.
horrible.
I bet it does.
They're like chocolate and beef jerky. That's the flavor.
Disgusting. Fucking gross. Next on the list we have creatine monohydrate, and y'all boys know what this is. I think we know exactly where this is going.
I think we're all gonna put it in S tier, right?
Straight to S tier. Straight to S tier.
We should put it in
Should we explain why? Like,
I mean, there's pretty much all benefits and no side effects, and it's a cheap product.
Yep.
Like, you'll have more energy, you'll see muscle gain, you'll see strength gains, period. And it's cheap, like I said. So there's no going wrong with it.
Like, creatine to me is the only hyped up, like, I guess you would say, fitness supplement that I would just freely recommend to everyone.
It is
like, and it's not like testosterone where it gets hyped up really, really big and then dies off after 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah,
creatine is one of those products that's tried and tested.
Been around for years. It's the number one supplement. Like, as far as scientific studies go, there's been more studies on creatine than any other supplement.
Yep.
If you have any doubts, there's thousands of studies out there to look into and read to see what the benefits.
And it's pretty much like, I mean, obviously you can have negative side effects. Like, bloating is usually the biggest negative side effect, but who the fuck cares about bloating when you're like putting on size pretty quick?
I was about to say, if you eat carbs, you're going to bloat unless it's just strictly white rice.
Also, you got to drink a lot of water or you will mess yourself up.
Oh, yeah. But you should drink a lot of water anyways. Like, you should always be dehydrated. If you're dehydrated, creatine will fuck you up. So don't be dehydrated while you take creatine.
We'll go to the hospital.
Drink your water.
Another one of the biggest beneficial things of creatine is it helps your brain. Like, it gives you more mental clarity. You can process thoughts better. It's just crazy. It affects you in every area, and it's all benefits.
How come there's always like an argument about like powder is better than pills or pills is better than powder?
It depends on the supplement, the size, the serving size, in my opinion. Like, because usually pills have smaller serving size and a scoop will have a bigger serving size. I don't know that argument, but if I could just think off the top of my head why somebody would say that, that's why.
So definitely S tier.
Yeah, for sure S tier. For sure. All right. Moving on. Our first, I would say, good protein supplement, GNC Whey-Bolic. It's just a basic protein powder. I think it's pretty good in most circumstances, like whether you're serious about bodybuilding, powerlifting, anything with athletic or fitness. I think basic ass protein powder is solid. You can't go wrong with it. So how do y'all feel about that?
Now, is that like the only whey protein, or is there more whey protein?
No, there's more whey protein.
There's more.
There's more whey protein.
So for Whey-Bolic, I mean, it's solid. I've had it once or twice. Their their like caramel coffee flavor that has caffeine in it. I'm all about that one. I like it. I'm for it.
Okay.
They got like a caramel cappuccino. It's got 50 milligrams of protein, like not protein, but caffeine per scoop. It's lit.
Yeah, I think Whey Bullock's solid.
Yeah, I use Rise, loaded protein, and for me, like, I don't know why, so I would use it just as an extra drink. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I barely do make my shakes.
Yeah.
Because, like, I really do eat a lot. But, to me, it's just like, just extra protein, like, and also I don't really get full because I mix it with water. Like, I'm one of those guys. Yeah,
Gross.
and I actually ain't gonna lie, I enjoy it with water. I think it's so much better than milk.
I drink water on a cut.
That's a whole other topic though. We ain't gonna argue about that.
It is.
But water, it goes down faster. I don't feel like I'm about to throw up or anything like that. I'm probably mixing it wrong there, maybe. I don't know. But water it goes down. It just goes down good.
Okay. So we'll put Whey Bullock in A tier. I think A tier is fair. It's $40.
Yes, I think so because
for the big tub of it. So I think A tier would be solid for it.
I don't think it's something that you really need a lot, but I mean it's important, obviously. For me, I don't take it all the time. I would put it like an A. Gunner,
can we agree about A tier?
Yeah, I mean y'all know how I feel about protein powder. It's my go-to. So yeah, I'm good with today.
Okay. All right. Next on the tier list, we have 100% whey protein. So the difference between 100% whey protein and whey bullock protein is that this protein is cheaper and it usually has more fats and carbs in it. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a cheaper protein. It's like the most basic of the basic. And I have it sitting right here about $20 for a bag of it.
Wait, $20?
Yeah, $20. That's a bag. That's a bag, not the tub. Different things. I think I put if it's something like 100% whey, it's not as refined, like in terms of your macros, it's not as refined as something as whey bullock. But I think I'm not going to put it low, obviously, because I mean it has its place. I feel like a B tier is good for 100% whey protein. $20. But that's the thing though about it. It's cheap.
It is really cheap.
It's cheap.
$20.
Yeah.
I mean, what about a tub though? Not for like gold standard.
Oh hell, I don't know. I mean, y'all can look it up if you want to. But I mean, this is just
$50. I see one that's $70.
Compared to the same size of something like whey bullock, if you have 100 grams of whey bullock and 100 grams of 100% whey bullock will just be more expensive because it's more refined.
Hopefully it's not on the list, but I use the muscle milk powder. You can get it at Kroger.
I see that shit at Walmart when I go.
It's $25.
Pretty
solid.
I'll go over what I use later. But where do y'all want to put 100% whey protein?
Yo, A tier.
A tier?
A tier, solid. Yeah, it's a bunch of protein, dude.
Okay. I can't really disagree with that for the price and what you're getting. Like you're getting a good product, you're getting what you pay for, $20, solid amount of protein.
Oh, I was gonna say B, but I can say.
Wait, hold on. Why D? Hold on. We have such a contrast here. Why
I don't know.
D?
I don't know. I feel like I don't even know too long. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just gonna say B.
It's because it's less refined.
Yeah, I see another one. Did you say Impact whey protein?
Impact?
The bag?
I don't know.
That's one for 30. Yeah, one for
30. There's probably more proteins on the list that we can talk more about.
Yeah, there is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm learning that there's a lot more protein. I didn't even know that.
There's a lot.
Of protein.
Oh, we can move on to the next one, which is not protein at all. This one is The GNC's Mega Man Whole Body Vitapack.
Oh, I've took this before. I like it.
Yeah. After I didn't know what it was before, but I did some research on it, and it looks like a really damn good product. It's $90, which is pretty steep for most people's budgets in terms of what they're willing to spend on a supplement. But it's like it covers everything. It's like multivitamins, nutrient deficiencies, micronutrients, all kind of stuff. Like
it's really good. So when I took it was actually back when I first started working out. A dude at the gym who was teaching self-defense classes at a separate gym, not Fitness Factory. I don't know if y'all know him, but Rudy Randolph. Not Randolph, but Randolph. He recommended it to me. He was like, "You want to eat more?" I was like, "Yes." I took it as an appetite booster. It worked.
Okay. So how do you?
I don't know what it done to. I don't know what it done to increase my appetite. I don't know what's in it. I imagine it had digestive aid, and it just made my gut get more aggressive. I'm not too sure, but I did like it for eating purposes. Like I didn't get full very often. I'm not going to say that's the only benefit, but this was 2.5. No, this was 3 years ago now. So I mean,
damn.
I don't remember a whole lot about it, but yeah, it was good. It served its purpose for what I needed it for.
Okay,
for sure.
Well, considering its price, $90, and the average Joe.
It definitely wasn't $90 when I bought it, or else I would not have bought it.
How much was it?
It was probably like $50, $60 maybe. But I mean, you got to think too with everything going on. Not gonna get into that, but inflation.
We've still got more multivitamins coming up on the list, so I mean, I think this can be a high B tier product. The price kind of makes it like but
yeah,
if you have the money for it, it'd be great for you. Men and women both could benefit from this product.
Oh yeah, dude, if I had the money, I'd have every single supplement from Revive, in my cabinet.
$90 for in B tier?
Yeah, I think because it's so good, it's such a good product and covers all your bases. Like the thing is, okay. So it comes in like a little pouch and is like multiple different vitamins.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
I used to think they were like roids. Like the pills are so big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to think they're like roids.
So
when I was like young.
I think that's a pretty good product that can go in. It can go in B tier. It's definitely not as bad as BCAAs or as low as BCAAs. We can say that much. Okay, so after the Vitapack, we've got pure isolate protein. So if y'all don't know the difference between isolate protein and other proteins, what I've got written down here, it says, this is probably the best protein supplement on the tier list so far, but it comes at a steeper price due to quality. Isolate protein will usually have the lowest amount of fat and lactose and is mostly protein, as well as being easiest to digest for people that have trouble digesting lactose. Would highly recommend, but it costs $65. This is pure isolate protein.
Look.
Yeah, I'd have it really high up there. I've had way out. Isolate's a whole nother. I guess you'd say it's different. It does absolutely digest better. Like that's 100%. It will not bloat you as much.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably better to take before a workout if you just had to drink a shake before a workout. But yeah, it is. You can just by digesting it and processing it through your body, you can tell the quality difference.
If we're going to put any protein powder so far on this tier list in S tier, I think this is the one that goes in S tier. I think this is the one that needs to go in S tier. That's just my opinion. Yeah. I think for $65, pure isolate protein.
Yeah, and you could probably find a brand that's cheaper than $65. You just gotta look up ice.
Looking right.
I think I got my Rise. Mine is isolated. I think Rise is like 40 maybe. I want to say 40. I really do want to say 40. I don't know, but I think it's like $40, $50, and I enjoy it. I got a peanut butter cup.
Okay,
it's really good, and I agree with Gunner. It does digest really good. Like I said earlier, it goes down perfectly. So I love it.
Oh, I should also state. I should also state, hold on. I should also state to like the listeners that all of these supplements we're listing off are stuff you find in GNC. We're not sponsored by GNC whatsoever, but this tier list just so happens to be all GNC products and stuff you can find in there. So there's that. So we're going to go in S tier with pure isolate. I'm down with that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Mine has 3 grams of fat, 25 grams of protein.
Okay. Next on the tier list, we have GNC fish oils.
I like fish oil of any kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really. I mean, fish oil is actually an amazing product. It'll make, if you have bad joints, fish oil is an amazing product. It lubricates your organs, which is also very, very important, especially if you have heart problems. Like, I mean, it's very beneficial in a lot of areas. It's good to have healthy fats in your body.
Certainly. Yeah. I would recommend fish oils because it's aids in anti-inflammation, like you said, but it also does other support like eye, brain, reproductive health, and like many other things that I'm not going to list off. But I feel like omega fatty acids and healthy fish oils and stuff are something people definitely don't get enough in their diet. So that's something I would tell people to like. For a 120 capsule thing of it, little tub of it is $30. I feel like that's pretty good for somebody. Like you can manage that, and all the benefits you get from taking it. I don't see why not put it in like A tier.
Yeah, I'm good with A tier. I like that there.
Would you put it above or below 100% whey and whey-bolic? Or between?
Since we have isolated S tier, I would put fish oil above both of those, honestly.
Okay. I'm down with that.
Because, I mean, it's a lot easier to get protein out of your diet than it is healthy acids. Because, I mean, getting fats from McDonald's is a lot different
than getting healthy fats.
Yeah, fish oil and omega-3s. Like, it's totally different. Totally different thing.
Okay, so we can all agree with A tier. High A tier for fish oils.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I use Nature Made.
Nature Made. I use the most basic ass Great Value brand, so hey.
Wait, I bought mine at Kroger, so whatever that brand is. I get my protein and my vitamins from Kroger. They're right beside each other. Works out.
The Kroger brand. Next on the tier list, we have GNC Pro Bulk 1340, which it's just a meal replacement, pretty much. Meal replacements, I usually don't recommend meal replacements unless you like struggle to get enough calories in, and this one in particular has 1,340 calories in it, which, I mean, that's why it's called Pro Bulk 1340. But
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. A lot of my friends use that. I just feel like it's so much. Yep.
They're expensive, they're hard to digest. But if it's somebody that like needs to get food, like has to and has no other way of getting food in, like can't eat enough, go for it. But unless you are that person in particular, I cannot recommend this.
Yeah. And the serving size is a lot. I think one of them is like 3 to 6, I think.
2 or 3 scoops of this fucking big ass scoop that you mix with like water.
There's no way. Like you're not shaking that good enough.
I used meal replacements when I was powerlifting. I drink one every night, and then I would add stuff to it. So I liked it.
But that was also so much earlier in your career of lifting. Is that something? Yeah, exactly. That's nothing you would do.
Yeah, now. That too. It's
nothing that I would do now. It's something that I might recommend to someone who has more trouble in gaining weight than me.
Yeah,
which would be a hard person to find, honestly. But like, it is something. I think it's a product to kind of catch any kind of newcomer to the gym, any skinny guy who's trying to get big. They're like, because they'll post straight up, excuse my friend, they'll post straight up bullshit on the packaging, and it'll be like test subjects gained 25 pounds within a month. 25 pounds of what? What?
Yep.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Like biological waste? Probably.
Bro, I've had more people tell me about all the awful shits they've had after taking this stuff than I've actually had people tell me they've gained like productive weight, like lean mass off of this. So I don't even know if I could put this at C tier with BCAAs. Like I would probably put this in F tier. And the thing is, I don't know if I can put it in F tier because it has its place with people that are like, I feel like this is for somebody that's like fucking sick. Like somebody has like a serious issue. So I don't feel like I can't put it in F tier because it has its place.
This is what they give the people when they're inside the iron lung and they have to have a feed tube.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Bulk 1340 is what they give these people. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But I mean, just honestly, this is not something I would recommend to anybody that's like healthy. Any normal person, I couldn't recommend.
What's above F tier?
D, yeah.
Yeah. Low D tier.
I think you can go D tier, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next I think we have the most interesting, all the ones we went over so far, or that I looked at. This next one is probably the most interesting to me because I know what casein is, but this is Beyond Raw Isolate Casein PM. So
PM as in like nighttime?
Oh yeah. So it's casein protein, which is like the slowest digesting protein. And you usually take it before you sleep anyways, because you're usually getting 6 to 8 hours of sleep and you're not doing anything to metabolize the protein, so you're just sleeping, like so your muscles can actually recover. But the formula for this contains ingredients that aid in sleep, like it has melatonin in it that's actually in the ingredients. And some other ingredient that's like trademarked or whatever, but it's $45, and I think you gotta. For me, I would put this in A tier. This is something I would take. Like, if I needed extra protein, or if I need protein powder, and I also need something to help me sleep and be like have better cognitively while I'm asleep. Like, I think this Beyond Raw ISO casein is a pretty good product. That's just me though. Don't know how y'all feel about it.
I don't know nothing about it. So
yeah, I would definitely take it and try it. I mean, I like both of those things. I do drink protein right before I go to bed, and I do take melatonin right before I go to bed. So that might be what I need.
Yep.
I might need to look into that as well.
But that's exactly what I was thinking when I was looking at it.
And I may need it because
like
I actually have trouble sleeping, so I may use it myself.
Hold on, let me see. And I don't know the other product that's in it, but I know it aids in sleep, like cognitive health while sleeping. Raw ISO casein PM. Yeah. Suntheanine is the other product that's in it, and that I'm guessing aids in sleep in some way.
I may use that now.
Yeah, the effective ingredients for stress, relaxation, and improved quality of sleep. On top of the melatonin that's already in it, on top of the casein that's slow releasing protein, which is perfect for sleep, bro. I think that definitely has to go high A tier. I think that goes above fish oil because it's just such a useful product, and it's sleep too. Sleep is so important. I've always stressed that. So I'm putting that in high A tier. How do y'all feel about that?
Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm with it too.
Okay, next we have our first pre-workout of the tier list, it being Beyond Raw Lit. We all know what this is.
Yes! A2.
I knew his ass was going to say that. This is the
S tier. Actually, A tier. I would say A tier because, A tier.
All right. Gunnar, how do you feel about Beyond Raw Lit? I know you've taken it before, just like I have.
That's a good
thing. So it's the first pre-workout I ever used.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the beginner workout.
Yeah.
It's like the first pre-workout you take where you're like, I'm going to push this to the extreme.
When you're serious. This is after C4, after you get off the C4 pre-workout. This is when you want to take it seriously.
This is like what your older gym bro who's been in the gym for maybe a year or two more than you. He's like, hey, you ever wanted to feel your face tingle?
Facts.
This kind of pre-workout.
Facts.
Yes. Yeah, the face tingles and butthole itches are crazy. Like, I'm not going to lie. But one serving of this contains 250 milligrams of caffeine, as well as it being clinically dosed. So it is a good pre-workout. So it's not underdosed, and it's not proprietary blend. So if it's clinically dosed and has that much caffeine in it, it's definitely something I would recommend to somebody that wants a disgusting pump and a disgusting workout. Disgusting in like the best way possible.
Yep.
And at the price point of that is $45.
See, that's a really good price too. Pre-workouts are like 50 to 60 now.
But I'm not gonna put it above the protein powder or the fish oil or anything like that. I want to put it in the lower A tier because I don't feel like I don't feel like personally you need pre-workout. But if you want pre-workout, that's a damn good one to have.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next we have.
So at the end of this, oh, I'm sorry.
No, you good. What was you gonna say?
At the end of this, are we allowed to like move these around if we need to?
Yeah, we can go over it again. We'll go over the list.
All right, because I mean, like lit AF for me, not lit AF, but lit like that might be higher or lower.
All right. So next we have our second pre-workout, which is Beyond Raw Lit AF.
S tier.
S tier?
I don't know about you. Like we just said it. You don't really need it. You know, it's not something you really need. It's like A tier.
I think it's a better pre-workout than regular lit. It is. It has slightly more caffeine. If you're a caffeine junkie, this has 300 milligrams of caffeine, and it has more ingredients to get you a better, more intense workout and give you better pumps. So it's certainly better than regular lit, but I don't know if I can put it up there with something like creatine that's like you almost need in the gym. Like, there's no reason to not take it, and there's plenty of reasons to not take lit AF. As well as whey pure isolate. There's no reason to not take it, no downsides. But lit AF, I mean, if you can't handle stimulants and stuff like that, or you don't want stimulants or need stimulants, this is not something I would just recommend to somebody and be like, oh yeah, this is just something you gotta have. Whereas pure isolate and creatine, I would.
It's definitely not the pre-workout I would give to a beginner.
Certainly not. Certainly not.
You would definitely want a tolerance built up for that.
Definitely.
I think we can put it above, beside lit AF, but above. Just right in front of lit AF.
Maybe we can ask Dom about this more, but to me, a pre-workout that strong will eventually make you dependent on it.
That's facts. Yeah,
it will.
You're gonna get tired of it.
I mean, it took me. I want to say it took me almost a month to just be able to walk in the gym, no caffeine, no stimulants, and be 100% back to where I was. And I mean, pre-workout, and I mean, I still have Savage pre-workout that we got in Nashville.
Savage.
And
you still got that?
Yeah,
you should probably throw that shit away.
No, let me have it.
No, bro, it's a collectible. Anyway,
it's a collectible.
So, like, on the very, very rare occasion that I work out, like in the mornings on Saturdays or something, I will take some of it, and it's mind blowing just how much better of a workout.
It slaps you in the face, bro. Yes, it slaps you in the face. I swear. It's
really good, but I mean, I say all that to say this is like now that I use it that way, it makes me so much more appreciative of it. And now when I use it, it's a great experience every time. Whereas when I was taking pre-workout every single night, it would just be like, okay, take it and then work out.
Yep.
It would almost be like I had to have it to work out.
I agree with what you just said, Gunner. After coming off of taking pre-workout so much as I used to when I was younger, I appreciate pre-workout when I need it. Like if I'm actually tired or I didn't have time to like eat enough before I go to the gym, taking a pre-workout will help me get help me get through that, and not only help me, but give me like crazy pumps like that I wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, and like same thing with Gunner. Like, well, once you get tired of that pre-workout, you know, I double scoop mine. Like when I'm like not feeling it. Yep, and so I'm just like
Golly, that's
wasting.
crazy.
One, I'm wasting my money, and two, I'm just killing myself, and then I'm in the bathroom next minute.
Yup. Start shitting your pants.
Yeah.
How many milligrams of caffeine is that, Tom?
Oh, let me go get it. Actually, hold up. The damage.
Whatever you use. But anyway, like to say all that to say this, yeah, I would definitely have lit AF at S tier still.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would personally. Yeah.
Dom. Okay, this is going to be a democracy.
A
tier.
yes.
I say A tier too. So our
A-tier.
2-1 vote.
You don't really need it.
But that also comes at $55. You're paying $10 extra for 50 more milligrams of caffeine and a few other ingredients. So
I can't believe the stimulant junkie said A tier.
Because like, you really, I ain't gonna like tell like the viewers or people that just not work out. They're like, yeah, you need pre-workout. Trust me, it gives you gains. Like you get a big pump. Like, nah, you don't really need it.
This man might be
if you're tired, if you're tired, use it. You know, I get a Ghost energy drink every morning. Like before I go to school, I'm drinking that. I'm hyped. You know, just for going to school, and then.
Bro, we gotta talk about your caffeine intake for the day. Holy shit.
Dude, Dom's is probably more than mine.
Holy shit.
And then I take a pre-workout before the gym. And then I'm hype again, you know?
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Damage has 260.
Each scoop?
And 2 scoops. 1 scoop is 130.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. It's like a Red Bull and a half.
Yeah, Godzilla has 175 for 1 scoop and 350 for 2 scoops.
All right,
and
fellas.
most of the time, I double scoop it.
All right, fellas, let's move on to the next one. We got
I was about to say, we're going on
AF.
a tangent.
So next we got Beyond Raw creatine hydrochloride. This is not creatine monohydrate. This is hydrochloride creatine.
Need more info.
So
Okay.
I do know a little bit about this.
Okay, go into it.
But go ahead. No, you go ahead. You explain it. Explain it to Dom.
Okay, the only difference between monohydrate and hydrochloride is that monohydrate's bonded with the water molecule, and hydrochloride is obviously bonded with the hydrochloride molecule. So your body can like take in water a lot easier with hydrochloride. So you don't need a loading phase really for it. Whereas regular monohydrate, you need a loading phase and you won't see the effects as fast. But with hydrochloride, you'll see the effects a little faster.
It is more expensive, though.
Yes,
right?
it is pretty. Yeah, it's a lot more expensive.
That's what I was about to say. I was going to knock it because I mean, you can get the same results from basic creatine. Yeah. It might take a little more time.
Yeah.
But to me, it's a lot more worth just buying a 5-pound bag for $20 and having it for 6 months. You know.
Yeah. I was about to say, you're paying about $20 to $25 more just for hydrochloride creatine, which is worth it if you're someone like a bodybuilder and like a natural, well, even if you're not natural, you can still take creatine. But if you're a bodybuilder and you want to see results fast, or a powerlifter and you want to see results fast, hydrochloride creatine will give you results faster.
I agree.
But like I said, it's way steeper for a product that's not. It's very useful in the gym, probably the most useful tool in the gym. But you're paying $20 more when you can get the other product a lot cheaper, and it does the same effect, just slightly slower. So
I guess for the young viewers,
yeah,
they're gonna go for it.
Where would y'all go? Where would y'all tier hydrochloride creatine?
High B tier.
Yeah, I'm thinking high B tier just because the price, really. The price.
Just because there's a cheaper. I'm not gonna say better, but there's a cheaper alternate solution.
I think I would go as far to say that creatine has more roles to play. Like creatine's a lot more for anybody, whereas I think hydrochloride creatine is, or creatine monohydrates for anybody, where hydrochloride creatine is like specifically for a certain type of athlete that's looking for specific certain results, whereas regular creatine, anybody, I would recommend that to anybody, regardless of like how long you've been in the gym, experience levels, or whatever. I could always recommend you creatine and monohydrate, and I can't say the same thing about creatine and hydrochloride. So I think high B tier is fair.
I agree.
Okay.
I guess I agree.
So next we got.
I like that it doesn't have you don't have to do a loading phase. I'll be feeling like crap when I do that.
I don't do a loading phase with either.
Yeah, you don't have to do a loading phase. You'll eventually saturate your body.
I do when I don't take it like for a long time.
You'll saturate your body with creatine over time, just if you take it.
Oh, so, okay.
But next we got. Hold on.
No, go ahead.
Next we got probiotic complex. Gunner, I feel like you've taken probiotics, haven't you?
I have.
Okay, I wanna know your experience with it, like actually.
So I like them. They definitely help in terms of immune support. So like, I'm not going to attribute everything to the probiotics and stuff like that, but as far as digestive health, immune support, bone, joint, it's almost a more expensive multivitamin, I guess, in a way. But I do like it, especially if you do have gut trouble, and I don't. I just drink a lot of, I guess you would say, stuff that has preservatives in it. So I used to take probiotics to prevent any gut problems. But I've come to learn my gut for now, knock on wood, is pretty strong, so I don't need it at the moment. But if you was, say you was a bulking, you have to eat 4,500 calories, like, a day.
Yeah.
Then I would 100% recommend it, because it'll help you break down those foods. It'll help your body better disperse those calories to different parts of your body. You won't just, I guess you would say, not process it and it just shoots straight through your system. Like it'll help you digest faster, and it'll help you get more out of what you actually digest. So I do like it for gut health, and I do like it for immune health too, because if your gut's healthy, everything else is healthier. I swear. Your gut has so much to do with your immune system. It's crazy, and I didn't know any of that until I started looking into probiotics. And that's a lot different from antibiotics. Listen, antibiotics will destroy your gut.
Oh yeah.
I want everybody to know that. It will ruin your gut biome. Like, and once your gut biome deteriorates, bringing it back. It doesn't come back. It's gone. You'll have to eat trough for the rest of your life if your gut gets ruined.
Yep.
So that's why I was taking the probiotics, because I don't want my body to get so used to taking in so many shakes, but that's what I have to do. Because I have gotten to a point to where at one time where I did not eat enough solid food, my jaw would get sore after I did eat a meal. Yeah, it got to the point where after I would eat a steak or something tough, my jaw would get sore. That's when I knew. I was like, yeah, I gotta eat more solid food.
Okay, so I think that's enough of a rundown for a probiotic. The cost of it's $50 for a probiotic bottle. I don't know how many servings that is, but that's just what I found on Google. But where would you put probiotics? I've never taken one, but I know how beneficial they are, and I would recommend it to pretty much anybody. Like, anybody can take it. Like, it doesn't matter whether you need it or not. It's just going to help you regardless.
And I would put it on a higher B tier again, just because if you need it, honestly, if you need it, it could be S tier. If you don't need it, you can put it in F tier. It's almost a situational thing.
Okay. Yeah, I think a high B tier is fair.
For the list, B tier, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what about it, so
that's fine.
Yeah.
Next, we got something else. You might know about it, Dom. Mega Men Multivitamin by GNC. This is one I would definitely recommend.
Well, multivitamin, yeah. I don't know about Mega Men, but
like you could never go wrong with taking a multivitamin. Like unless you are overdoing it on purpose. Like oversaturating your body with too many vitamins and supplements, you're not going to go wrong with taking a multi.
Nope.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that's a pretty easy one. That's easy and simple. I think that can go in.
Yeah.
I feel like
Solid S tier, honestly. Multivitamins are awesome.
I think it can go in. They can go in A tier. I'd put it above the pre-workout.
Oh yeah.
And the price point of it is $45. It's half the price of the whole body pack that we went over earlier. So it can go above that. They serve similar rules.
Getting a multivitamin is a lot cheaper than, say, buying everything
Like
separate.
10 different, yes.
It hits what you need and where you need it.
Yep.
For a lot cheaper than if you had to buy everything separate.
Okay, so Mega Man multivitamin from GNC. We've got that in A tier above Lit AF and Lit pre-workouts. Next we have Beyond Raw L-carnitine.
I'm gonna do a little bit more info about that actually.
Okay, so carnitine, pretty much all it does is if you're trying to lose fat, it pretty much just metabolizes your fat in your body more than it's going to metabolize glucose. So it's something I would recommend that's to somebody that's trying to lose weight. Like trying to lose fat in particular, I would recommend it to. But I'm not going to just recommend it to anybody.
Yeah, I don't think you really need it, to be honest.
Like it'll
help.
works.
It'll help. It will help. But you don't need it.
Yeah, it certainly works, but it's not anything that I can be like, oh, you definitely have to get that. No.
Like, I think that's serious.
I think it can go in C tier, personally.
Carnitine is a huge ingredient in probably 80% of pre-workouts anyway.
Yeah,
so you're probably already getting it.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. How y'all feel about C tier with that? Above or below BCAAs?
Probably the same level. I don't see.
Yeah,
I think it's a little more useful.
That below or above.
It's still in C. BCAAs are in C, but I think carnitine is more useful for more people. So if you're trying to lose weight, it can help you lose fat faster. Whereas BCAAs is just a supplement to take if you're like in such a deficit where you need to get in some extra amino acids. Not even essentials. These are just damn branch chains. Not even the essential amino acids. So, anyways, I think I can go C tier above BCAAs, in my opinion.
I agree.
Gunnar, can you come to a consensual agreement?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not something I'm 100% experienced with, but I know I've taken it through, pre-workouts. It's in a lot of supplements.
Okay. Also, I want to give the price point of it. It's $25. It's pretty cheap, but like I said, it's not necessary by any means. Next up, we have same brand, Beyond Raw HMB. I didn't know what this was before, but after doing some research on it, I think it's I would recommend it. I would recommend somebody taking it. It slows down muscle tissue breakdown, and there's been studies done on it where if you stack it with creatine, where it can naturally boost your testosterone. There was a 10-week study where these people stacked creatine and HMB, and it boosted their testosterone after those 10 weeks, or during those 10 weeks. So
I like the sound of that.
The price point's $40, but stack it with something like carnitine, where you're losing body fat, and with creatine, where you're putting on muscle, and HMB that stops muscle breakdown. Take all of that in a cut, and you would you'd maintain a bunch of your natural size, a bunch of your lean mass. But at $40, I couldn't recommend that to somebody just everybody, just the average person. That's very much somebody that's looking for specifically to lose weight, probably for a bodybuilding show, powerlifting meet, some reason, or a photo shoot, anything like that. That's the reason you'd want to take something like that. So I couldn't recommend it just the average gym goer, especially at $40.
Well, I mean, pretty sure you can find like other cheaper ones as well though. Like I'm looking at one double wood supplements, $18.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Beyond Raw is known to be like way overpriced on their stuff. Like I've always noticed that on all their products, they're way overpriced. They're all good, but the fact that they know they're good products and they know they can get away with marking that shit way up. So I would put Beyond Raw. If it were me, I'm probably putting it above carnitine because I feel like muscle breakdown and losing muscle is a bigger deal than like trying to lose weight. Like preventing muscle loss is a bigger deal than trying to lose fat. So I'm going to put it above carnitine, but I don't know if it should go in B tier. It might just need to go in C tier above carnitine.
Yeah, I was thinking it was C tier.
Yeah, I think that can go C tier above carnitine. Bro, every time I look at this meal replacement bulk 1340, bro, it's just like it's a joke to me, like honestly.
Bro, you thought you needed 13 reasons why to bulk? Well, here's 1,300 calories.
But then you're shitting your guts out all the next day.
Most of my friends take that. I'm just like, you're wasting your damn money.
Yeah.
Like,
Buy a bag of jasmine rice, $15, 5 pounds.
Boom.
there you go.
All
Check
right.
how many calories are in that bad boy.
Next we have L-citrulline.
S tier.
S tier?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
It's amazing.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not something you
100%.
need. I think it's a great product. It's $25. It's cheap. It improves blood flow. Gives you great pumps in the gym.
Amazing pumps.
it-
You know, just add a little
Yeah,
extra
it's
to your
crazy.
pre-workout. Add a little
Crazy
extra to
you
your
brought it up.
pre-workout.
I actually just ordered some yesterday
Okay.
because I'm going to stack it with really the Gatorade and creatine. So
Okay.
I mean, for me, if you don't like caffeine but you love a filthy pump, you can take L-citrulline alone.
Okay.
It is an amazing pump complex, and you can buy it by itself very cheap.
Okay. $25. L-citrulline. It gives you great pumps. It helps with heart disease and high blood pressure. So I would put it above pre-workout personally. But if y'all see it should go, if you see it should go under pre-workout,
Maybe under.
mostly because for me personally, when it comes to pre-workouts, I just want a juicy pump. That's it. I don't care about the caffeine, and you're paying $20 to $35 extra dollars for this pre-workout than you are for just a nasty pump.
Look, man. In order to finish your workout, you think a pump is gonna help you finish your workout? Nah, I think like
Bro, I look myself.
caffeine is gonna help you finish your workout.
When I look at myself in the mirror and I see that crazy sick pump and these veins popping out of my shoulders, that's going to get me through my workout, bro. No, but if both of y'all think it should go above or below regular pre-workout, I'm cool with that.
Well, what's the pre-workout on? A tier?
Yeah, A tier.
I would put it A tier then, because if you take pre-workout, you don't need it. If you don't take pre-workout, it's amazing. That's how I look at it.
I've never took it by itself, but I bet that's insane.
Okay, so we'll put it.
You're taking. Never mind. You can go ahead.
We'll put it below. We'll put it below Lit and Lit AF on A tier. Just one step behind it.
It's similar to the powdered glycerol you took.
Oh yeah. Is that on the list?
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Next, we have Beyond Raw Burn MF, which is just a fat burner. Damn, that's a crazy voice crack. That was a crazy voice crack. Damn, I hope somebody stayed long enough to hear that. I hohope somebody stayed long enough to hear that.
Probably not.
No, bro, they all left when we said mashed candy suck.
They got offended.
The only person listening now is Parker.
Probably so, just to critique us.
But fat burners,
I don't recommend fat burners. I don't
No,
personally.
I don't either.
I mean,
There's only one. There's only one that I can say works, and it has side effects. And that's Yohimbe.
I think fat burners usually do work, but I think the side effects they give you with the anxiety and the heart rate shit and all that, it doesn't seem worth it to me to take a fat burner. But if somebody wants to spend $45 on a fat burner, go ahead. But I'm not going to recommend it to anybody.
And don't mix it with your pre-workout. It will mess you up.
Definitely fucking
Trust
don't.
me.
Have you done that?
Yes.
What? You crazy, bro.
Trust me, you would not leave that bathroom. Yeah, technically your whole workout was being in the bathroom. I think I left right after that too. Didn't even finish my workout. Didn't even do a workout.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I just remember from Yohimbe, I just remember the feeling of being on edge and anxious all day long.
Yes.
I couldn't take it anymore. I was able to handle it for a while, but it just got to the point where I'm like, no, this is not healthy, regardless.
And Yohimbe is just a single supplement too. This is like a mixture of all kind of shit. So
oh yeah.
So I think this would be the only supplement I would put in F tier for me.
Yeah,
I'd put that shit in F tier.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And I don't have any more listed on my actual document, but there's a couple more here that we can go over. This Beyond Raw Concept X, I don't know shit about it other than it's just like a $65 pre-workout, and I don't know why the hell you'd pay $65 for any pre-workout. Unless that shit's just like is anabolic. I don't know why you'd pay that much for it. So I don't know how y'all feel about it. I think it's just, I don't even know if it has higher caffeine in it or what.
What's the ingredients? Like what's in it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could buy testosterone for $65.
Concept X. Let's see. What the fuck, brother? Wait, hold on. Beyond Raw Concept X. Let's see. Yeah, it's way too expensive. Like, yeah, I don't see the reason in taking it. Let me look at the actual ingredients in it. So, $65 from GNC. That's how much you're paying for this off the shelf. So we got... I can't even see that. Hold on, bro. Let me find this shit. On Raw Concept X. Ingredients. Okay. Alright. 30 calories, 7 grams of carbs. It's got L-citrulline malate, beta-alanine, butthole itches, creatine, 5 grams of that, L-citrulline, 2 grams of that, nitrosogene, which is just arginine, and a couple other shit. Reful, I don't know what that is. It's some crazy dosage of a pre-workout, basically. And 250 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I don't either. Like I said, I just looked it up. And it's just a way too expensive pre-workout. I would put that in C tier, like below BCAAs personally. And I guess that's it for the actual tier list. So we can go back over if y'all want to.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So S tier, we have creatine monohydrate and whey pure isolate. That's the only 2 S tiers we have right now. A tier, we have the most, where we have we've got in the one spot we have Beyond Raw ISO casein PM, which is the melatonin and casein protein. Second spot behind that, we have the fish oils. After that is Whey-Bolic. After that is 100% pure whey. Then we got the men's multivitamin. Then we have Lit AF. Then we have regular Lit. And then we have L-citrulline. Okay. B tier, we have in the first spot probiotic. Then we have creatine hydrochloride. We have the Mega Man Whole Body Vitapack. The $90 shit, which is still insane to me. And after that is Sustained Protein Blend. C tier, we have HMB, L-carnitine, BCAAs, and the Concept X formula of pre-workout. D tier is the bulk powder, the 1340. I don't know why you would ever use that. And F tier, we have Burn MF. I know exactly why you would use that, but I would not recommend it. So, I think we have a pretty damn good list right here.
Besides for one or two of those, all three of us have used most of that at some point. So I mean, our opinion is almost research based. I mean, we've experienced it. So take that as what you will. It's not like we're sponsored trying to promote a supplement.
Yeah, we've used a lot of these supplements. The only ones I haven't used, I've never used HMB. I've never used Concept X. I've never used the whole body $90 Vitapack thing. As for everything else I've used, and I would say for sure in S tier, the best and most simple and most recommendable, pure isolate creatine monohydrate. Pure isolate protein and creatine monohydrate is what probably every gym goer should have. No matter how experienced you are or anything, I think that's what you should have.
I can agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, my go-tos would just be protein and creatine. That's all I use at the moment, so that's all I'll recommend.
Every workout for me.
Okay. I'm glad we came to a consensual agreement, boys, on the tier list. That worked out actually pretty well. That went pretty well.
And I actually learned a lot now. So.
Hopefully we can do more of these tier lists. I actually enjoyed this a lot. I like doing the tier list with y'all. So hopefully in the future we can do like, I don't know, maybe there'll be enough viewers that can leave a comment and go over things, or we can come up with some ideas to go over. The tier lists are pretty fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
We should definitely do it again. We could do machines, equipment, gyms. We could do a gym tier list, dude.
Hell yeah.
We've been doing a lot.
We do a gym tier list. We can do a we can do a influencer tier list, gym influencer tier list,
bodybuilder tier list.
Bodybuilder tier list.
Oh
my God.
We already know we gotta do that one. We know we gotta do that one for sure. Yeah, that might be next week. Damn.
Bro, we all know who's number one already. We don't even have to argue about it.
Big Ron.
Damn straight.
The one and only, the 8-time, the king, Ronnie Coleman, without a shadow of a doubt, the greatest bodybuilder of all time.
Bro, he is the John Jones of bodybuilding.
Oh yeah.
The Kobe Bryant. The Tom Brady. That's him.
The Savage. That guy. Okay.
Bro, we just hyped up the next episode really good.
That's if anybody made it. That's if anybody made it an hour and 8 minutes into this shit.
Yeah, tune in next week, Parker.
Y'all down to wrap? Y'all cool with wrapping this one up?
Yeah.
All right, we can wrap this up. We'll see y'all guys next week. Hope you enjoyed the show. Everybody want to say peace out.
Peace.
Peace. And that was this week's edition of the Weekend Warriors podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you've made it this far, please leave us a rating. Check out our Instagram page at weekend_warriors_podcast if you like the show. And thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back at you next week.